Two verses in this because there are 24 verses. It'll take long till I talk about all. So the two verses are verse 4 and verse 21. So if we look at Proverbs chapter 18, verse 4, the words of the mouth are deep waters, but the fountain of wisdom is a rushing stream. Now, actually, this is really some verse. When I read this verse for the first time, I didn't understand. It took me a while, but this has a lot of meaning. Like it is mind blowing. Uh, so the Bible compares the words of mouth with deep waters. Like uh, how is that? How is that even comparable? Like firstly, we need to understand what is deep waters. Uh, a social question. How many of you know how deep can we go into the ocean? Do you know how deep can we go down to the ocean? Not very deep. 50 to 100. I'll just rephrase the question again. How deep can we go into the ocean? How deep? In kilometers or meters? Yeah, that is correct. But do you know how deep it is? Yeah. Okay. The answer is 2,550 kilometers. That's how deep you can go. It is like from here to Kerala and still 1,000 more kilometers. That's how deep. So the reason I'm saying this is it is so deep that 150 new aquatic life species are found every year. New. See, just like how deep the water is, one a person's words might be so deep. Uh, from the surface, the water, the sea, from the surface looks calm, and we can see only a limit. But deep inside the sea, we don't know that there are a lot of creatures lurking down the sea. Just like somebody's words. Somebody might say he is fine, but deep inside that word, only he knows how he feels. So that's how the Bible compares words of mouth as a deep waters. And the second line, but the fountain of wisdom is a rushing stream. Now, this line is also interesting because the Bible compares wisdom to a rushing stream. Now, what is a rushing stream? A stream that flows, that keeps on flowing. A stream is an endless flow of water. Yeah, it keeps away. Yeah, that is also true. But the main thing is that I've seen here is a river, a stream, does not stop for anyone. It keeps flowing. So the wisdom here, there's no man in this world that knows the entire wisdom of the world. There's no man because that is impossible. Because every minute, every second, there's new things coming on in the world. Every hour, every year, like I said, 150 new species are discovered every year. So there are every second something is being invented, something is being discovered. Just like how water keeps on going, how the stream keeps on flowing, wisdom also can be is always flowing. So if you want wisdom, it's not like you get it all time once. It keeps on coming. It keeps on coming like a stream. And the last verse that I want to discuss is 21st verse. This is my favorite in this chapter. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who live it will eat its fruit. How wonderful it is. The tongue has the power of life and death. Now, how does the tongue has the power of life and death? Uh, like, how do you say it? Like, if you have a doubt, how is that? Um, there's a very familiar verse. You all know this. You all know this. You have read this at some point of time in your life. That is Genesis chapter 1. You can see that you all know in the beginning God created heaven and earth. And in the verse 3, it says, and God said. He just said. He just said it. He didn't, God said, let there be light. And there was light. He just said, he just had to say it. And then you can see at the 6th verse also, and God said, and in the 9th and in the 14th, in almost everywhere in the chapter, he said it. So he just said it and things came to existence. So that's the power of word. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Now, sometimes when we get into a fight, mostly of our age, people of our age, we get into a fight. They say, నేను ఒక కాల్ చేస్తారా, ఒక్కటే కాల్ చేస్తా, ఒక్కటే కాల్ చేస్తా. They'll just say like that, ఒక్కటే కాల్ చేస్తా, నువ్వు అయిపోయినావు. Like that they'll tell. But you don't have to tell ఒక్కటే call. You just have to say one word. Finish. That's how words are powerful. So yeah, the tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Amen. Thank you.